What is up, YouTube? This is X. We're back with a One Piece chapter 1082 live reaction. First off, I thought we was on break because it was Golden Week, so I didn't even think we was gonna get a chapter. Second off, I got spoiled, and I seen a panel that I think is the last panel of the chapter, but it could be a different panel. But I got spoiled, and I don't know exactly what the chapter's about, but I'm just like, damn, it would have been hyped to see it without seeing it beforehand, before this live reaction. Honestly, without further ado, let's get right into the live reaction. So, I got the chapter pulled up. Chapter 1082. Let's go and claim it. The One Piece? Aw, man. Let's go and claim the One Piece. This sounds like Shanks would say something like this, but if I don't want to say, I don't want to say it, but this is sounding like some diabolical stuff is about to happen in this chapter. We'll see. But let's go and claim it. We got Chopper eating Zeus because he thinks he's cotton candy. Cover request by Kamada Hanato. Chopper mistaken Zeus for cotton candy and taking a bite. That's a nice page, but oh, Vice Admiral T-Bone killed? Oh, you know what's crazy? I was rewatching clips of One Piece, and I really like the fight where Zoro was when they're on their way to Enies lobby, and Zoro like one shots him basically. But Vice Admiral T-Bone was adored by civilians and Marines alike. An obituary makes the front page. News of his death shocked the world, but the Navy refused to comment on the details of the incident. The Navy might be behind this. Navy HQ? Have they caught the man who did it? Nope, not yet. But we're certain the culprit's family is bound to be pretty well off after this. Oh, we got Cross Guild giving out bounties. Buggies like that? Buggy got clout like that? No, we should never underestimate Buggy. I need to get a Buggy sound effect, honestly. I need to get a Buggy sound effect. The civilians were sworn to protect are stabbing us in the back? It's unbearable. Buggy has caused mayhem. I mean, it's not really Buggy. I'm all saying it's Buggy. I'm literally like a Buggy's fanboy in the manga. It's not really Buggy. But pirates aren't the only ones interested in money, you know. We Marines have bounties on our heads now. It's only natural for people to come after us. So this is Suru and Sengoku talking. This is kind of a big deal. Like, because they're retired, but here they are just chilling. And we haven't seen them in a while. Especially in a place like Pepe Kingdom, where over 1,000 die of starvation every year. It's no wonder he was killed there. Poverty and wealth, we all adapt to our circumstances. Suru with the wisest of words. Not that. I'm not trying to defend the culprit, of course. Just noting that if this was that darn clown had in mind, we've severely underestimated him. I hope his bounty goes up. How can you protect and serve the people if you have to constantly look over your shoulder when you're around them? If we don't neutralize this cross guilds group soon, this will kill the morale of every Marine and weaken the whole Navy. Hey, Hina, have you seen Garp? There's a new rice cracker flavor I want him to try. He said he was off to save Kobe a few days ago, so he's probably teamed up with Sword. Oh! Pretty sure Kujaku's with him at least. What? Don't tell me they've gone to Hachinosu. Oh! Yo, we got Buggy! Empty Bluffs Island, New World. Good job crossing the seas and making it here. Bro, this man's recruiting? Thank you. Be proud. The emperors of the underworld are smiling because of you. Everyone is proclaiming the birth of a new star, a champion of evil. Buggy's that guy. This man killed the dude? This old man killed T-Bone. He probably like stabbed him in the back, tricked him or something. I heard my family received the payment. Thank you so much. I can't blame him. You got to do what you got to do. Well, I'm not condoning killing anyone. Hold on. But in a fantasy world, you got to do what you got to do. Don't mention it. You took down one of the Navy's HQ's finest vice admirals. You're an evil charisma incarnate. Stop being so humble. Yeah. Buggy is a clown, bro. I love this man so much. Your crazy stunt really shocked the Marines. They'll have your head for sure if they catch you. Ah, even if I can't see my family ever again, it's better than watching them die of starvation. I'm so hungry. Rest easy, friend. We'll take care of you. As a fellow pirate, as a pirate, get it? One of the emperors is taking you under his wing. The bombastic clown himself, Buggy Sama. He's on another level. The 2-bit pirates you've met before aren't fit to lick his boots. Never forget this moment. You're standing face to face with a living legend. Wow, this guy got T-Bone and now he's celebrated. Yeah, it's Buggy Sama in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. Hey, he's dancing. Go crazy, Buggy. Sorry to interrupt you, Barley Sama. You're so fresh. That makes me sound like some kind of cereal. Barley Sama. We finished it, sir. A ship worthy of Cross Guild. Ooh, leave the ship to me. I've got some talented shipwrights under me. Oh my God. This is just like Bartholomew. This is just like Barto. Oh man. Making you the figurehead was the obvious choice, Chairman Buggy. I think it turned out great. Buggy's just reacted. You expect us to use this thing? We got Crocodile and Mihawk. Mihawk's the one saying, you expect us to use this thing? And Buggy's cried. He's like, let's take this to the meeting room. Let's hear it for the greatest ship ever in the meeting room. Bro, Buggy's just a figurehead, bro. He's literally just the figurehead. Meanwhile, it's really Crocodile and Mihawk as the masterminds. Public awareness of Cross Guild is growing as planned. The Navy is starting to understand the threat we pose. We need to have unparalleled influence to form our utopia. Interesting. So Crocodile's still gunning for the Pluton. And become a strong military state. But before all that, we need to establish our overwhelming power, right? This is wrong. This isn't how I wanted my life to go. And to do that, we've got to find a way to gather an enormous amount of wealth. You're saying we need wealth and power, right? I may be out of line here. And I know you may do away with me for saying this, but how can you call yourself pirates with schemes like that? Oh, okay, Buggy. What did this cockroach just say? You're doing it all backwards. Interesting. You must have heard, right? Interesting. I love Buggy. Oh, they're going. Hold on. I just heard him say right here. So they're going for the One Piece as well. Oh, let's claim it. Let's claim it. Buggy, yo, honestly, I love it. Everyone's gunning for the One Piece, and we might just have a war for it. You must have heard right. You know Red Hair is making his moves too. We used to be on the Pirate King's crew together, but circumstances prevented us from going to Labtail with the others. Now tell me, way back when, what did you guys want to be? Oh, we got a flashback? When I sailed with Shanks, he shone so brightly with potential. I knew I couldn't measure up, so I let go of my real dream. Interesting. Are we getting Buggy's dream? 24 years ago, the day Gold Roger was executed. You said it yourself, didn't you, Shanks? You said your crew would reach Laugh-Tale one day too. Yeah. But I've changed my mind for now, at least. I'm not ready to go for it yet. What? But I'm still gonna be a pirate. You are not the next generation's king. I misjudged you, Shanks. Come with me, Buggy. I'm not going to work under you, idiot. You coward. Oh, don't you care about following Captain Rogers' footsteps? You haven't forgotten, have you? It's your fault I lost that treasure map. I still haven't forgiven you for that. You better watch your back next time we meet. Ooh. So Buggy really wanted to get the One Piece. That no good Shanks is finally making his move, but what good is it now? I don't know why, but somehow, through luck or chance or whatever, we're on equal footing again. And if that's the way it is, I may as well go ahead and say it. I want to be king of the pirates. Wealth, power, why stop there when we can have it all? Let's go for it. Let's go and claim the ultimate treasure. Oh, yeah. I can't believe you're deluded enough to buy your own con. Remember, we're only letting you keep that title of yours because it benefits us. You think we're just going to carry you to the top? We're not playing pirates here. This is serious business. You don't have a clue, let alone a plan. Do you really expect us to go pick fights with red hair, Blackbeard, and Straw Hat? Honestly, he knows about the road poneglyphs. Buggy knows about the road poneglyphs, so they honestly need him, if anything. It's a scramble for the treasure. We only need to beat them to it. Let me show you. There are some words that light a fire in the heart of every pirate, and it's because they all set sail for the same reason. And honestly, Buggy might know who the man with the burn scar is. He might know. It's time for us to finally go and claim the One Piece. He's Buggy's saying this in the Denden Mushi. Oh, so and everyone on the island is hearing it, and they're going crazy. Now I rocks, bro. I rocks. Buggy as a character is just so good. I rocks with it heavy, 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 and everyone's crying. You got Crocodile and Hawkeye just pissed. He says, "Why you? You might not be the strongest, but your influence." Whoa, who's this? Who are these figures? Oh, revolutionaries? Okay. What you think about the ship? It enemy or what? Who it be? Kamabaka Queendom, Grand Line. Where Clash Clang? Want to bet on it? I wager it's an enemy. Who's in? Sounds good to me, G. I'll put 1 mil on it, being Sabo making a safe return. You what? Okay, this is where I got spoiled. Not this thing, but Revolutionary Army Vice Captain of the West Army. Ushiano, morally subordinate. Revolutionary Army Vice Captain of the East Army. Arhiru, Bello Betty subordinate. Revolutionary Army Captain of the South Army. Giambo, Lindbergh subordinate. And Revolutionary Army Vice Captain of the North Army. Jiran, Karusu's subordinate. Okay, honestly, I ain't really rocking with the designs. But she looks cool. She got the robotic arm. And she's about to blast him. Okay. She's about to pull a Kuma. Okay. Dragon San, Ivan San, Sabo's back. So he made it home. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. We knew Sabo was gonna. Oh, whoa. Hold on. I knew something was up when you said you'd bet 1 million. I ain't coughing up a single berry. Nah, I'll wring it out of you. Oh, you used those binoculars, didn't you? What binoculars? Welcome back, Sabo. You think you can get away with it by eating them? What? I don't know. I don't really care about that. Whiz clank. Sabo, I was just about to shoot you. Glad you didn't. Everything okay, Aru? Were you worried? Maybe a little. Sabo, you're safe. Me happy. Okay, so this cow looking figure that talks like that. That's a Lelouchian ship. Lelucia? You mean the country that vanished? I'll explain later. For now, please help these guys. So he brought like a whole bunch of people. You just went radio silent. How could you do that to us? My bad, Koala. I couldn't get my hands on an encrypted transponder snail. All my calls would have been monitored. I used the usual 3-beat codes to signal I was all right. Didn't you hear? I wasn't even on the Lucia when it happened. Of course he wasn't. Of course he wasn't. You made me so worried. Sorry. Interesting. Sabo, why are all the boys like that? Morley, don't scare us like that again, silly. Oh, Morley just comes out the ground. I remember you losers from Lucia. You've come a long way. It's a real shame what happened to your homes, but I heard you were hoping to join our cause. Yes, ma'am. First things first, get some rest. We'll strengthen you out after that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we got Dragon It just in the cut. Oh, I like that flag. RA with a dragon in the middle, I'm assuming. I heard about Kuma-san. Sorry about that. We've let everyone's works go to waste. Don't worry. I know you two are taking it the hardest. Interesting. He might have been programmed to return to Merijua as a contingency. So Sabo, you don't want the captain's hearing what you've got to say? You don't want the captains to hear what you got to say? I can't speak like Ivankov. Yeah, just hearing it might put your life at risk. What the hell? There was some major trouble at the reverie. I'll tell you all about what really happened at the holy land of Merijua. The truth comes to light. Woo! Yeah, this is the chapter I got spoiled on. So I knew Sabo was okay. This is the pin I got spoiled on. I knew Sabo was okay after this. But this is dope that we're getting Revolutionary Army info now. And we got Cross Guild gunning for the One Piece as well. You love to see it. A culmination of all the emperors. What if it's just a battle royale? And honestly, I don't know if it would be like a battle royale where like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But who's going to get it first? Like, I just wonder. And honestly, in the next chapter, will we get info on this? Will we hear Sabo's conversation with Dragon? Interesting. I'll tell you all about what really happened at the Holy Land of Merijua. So there was some way, somehow, Sabo, Lindbergh, Karasu, Morley, and yeah, they separated. They separated some way where Sabo was by himself and he stumbled upon Imu-san with the 5 Gorosei when they was kneeling. He stumbled upon and saw that, and he saw that conversation. And then he got caught because he probably was shocked that he couldn't believe what he was hearing. He probably heard their plan. He also probably saw them execute Cobra in some way, somehow. And he was able to help Vivi escape in some way, somehow. I don't know how, but interesting. I wonder what happened. We're not going to get it, though. We're not going to get it. We're probably going back to Egghead after this. This is Oda giving us these chapters. It was like, hey, I'm setting up the story for all the players for the One Piece right now, right? So you got Shanks one-shotting Kid. He's a player. Blackbeard, not one-shotting Trafalgar, but he's a player for the One Piece. Now Buggy, even though he's fodder, Buggy has the charisma, the manpower, just to pose a threat. In some way, Buggy is so similar to Luffy because Luffy can turn anyone into his ally, even if they're enemies, essentially, beforehand, or even if they have beef. It's the same way with Buggy, and you're gonna see Crocodile and Mihawk work under Buggy, because they need him in order to claim the One Piece. But that, honestly, Oda would be, I ain't gonna lie, Oda would be a GOAT if Buggy somehow is the one that becomes a Pirate King first, before Blackbeard, before Shanks, before Luffy. That would be some goat stuff. And honestly, I'm here for it. And then I don't know, but I feel like Luffy should be it. But honestly, it was interesting seeing the flashback between Buggy and Shanks. Here we got uh Shanks just being a prime prodigy, and Buggy just he couldn't live up to it. He knew he wasn't gonna be able to do it. But interesting how he didn't go with Shanks. He could have that Buggy could have been his right hand man. Interesting. But I've changed my mind for now at least. I'm not ready for to go for it yet. But I'm still gonna be pirate. And honestly, Buggy might know. I feel like one of the biggest things for me is Buggy might know who the man with the burn scar is. Yeah. But this chapter was actually hilarious, and Buggy's just a goat. I just love the man. An interesting setup with the Marines in the beginning of the chapter. I gotta say though, um, the man with the burned scar. I was thinking it was Dragon, because Dragon has a scar or whatever, even if it's not a scar. I thought it was him, but I don't know anymore. Because like Blackbeard infiltrated Baltigo, where the original base is, and you don't think he pulled up and took the poneglyph, the road poneglyph, or anything? And like, why would Dragon go to Fishman Island to get the road poneglyph that was there? So I don't think it's really him, or I don't know if that poneglyph was from Fishman Island. Maybe Big Mom took the Fishman Island poneglyph, and then this other poneglyph was always just missing. But I don't know if it's Dragon anymore. It still could be Dragon. I think it's more likely to be Saul than Dragon. Not when I was really thinking about it. Or I saw other theories where it's Scopper Kaban, which would be interesting. Or and like the ship on Roger's ship, there was that egg, and whatever hatched from this egg is the one that's able to make whirlpools, which would be actually pretty dope because um it doesn't align with uh it's not like it's not a devil fruit power, but it acts like a devil fruit essentially acts like a devil fruit power. I don't know. There's all these context clues that point to each character as a candidate, right? We got Dragon, we got Scopper, we got a new character who we don't know about. Um, we got Saul. So there's arguments in cases to be made on both ends, whether it's Dragon 4 or not, Saul 4 or not, Scopper 4 or not. But we'll see. But this was a great chapter. I feel like last week's chapter was better, even though because I'm assuming that there was fights and stuff. But it's good to see Sabo okay. He saved some Lulusia citizens, and I'm actually we got like multiple panels with Dragon in a chapter, which is interesting. But it seems like Ivankov is the right hand to Dragon, which I was kind of shocked. I thought it would be someone else. So Sabo, you don't want the captains to hear what you got to say. You're just hearing it might put your life at risk. What the hell? There was some major trouble at the reverie. I mean, Sabo's the right hand to Dragon, really. But yeah, great chapter, great chapter. Um, that is gonna do it for me, folks. Thank you guys for rocking with me on this live reaction. I wish I wasn't spoiled. It does takes away from the chapter, but great chapter nonetheless. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Awesome chapter. Yeah. See you guys.